My name is Remco.
Hello, my name is Remco.
This video is about what we have learned from being 5 months or living 5 months in Norway. And the first thing I want to start with is the fact that if you are a foreigner from another country, but you can speak a Scandinavian language, then do that instead of speaking English, because they'd rather just speak in their Scandinavian language because it's like one group of people instead of you speaking English to them.
And we learned that the hard way because we posted a post on Facebook, and after 5 minutes we had like 5 comments saying, and the post were in English of course, saying why don't you speak Norwegian? You say you're from Denmark, you could speak Danish or Norwegian. The second thing to know before I go to Norway is that the winter here is never ending. At least like everything around Trondheim and up, and maybe even a little bit more south. Because when we were in Tromsø, for example, we still had snow in the end of May. Like the summer arrived at the end of May. And another thing is also that it goes from winter to summer in one day. There's no such thing as spring or maybe even fall. And then, of course, when you're in a country like this, you have to look out the window to use the window, because that's the best weather forecast here, because the weather always changes like every 5 minutes. But we still love it.
Then the third thing is the fact that the Norwegian culture is very relaxed, because if you make an appointment, then it's quite normal for Norwegians to show up half an hour later than the exactly time you've been talking about, compared to, for example, the Netherlands, I would say, because if you come 1 minute late, then you will get a kick in the ass, and it's like one very unprofessional. But apparently the Norwegians take it right and just show up whenever they want.
The fourth thing to know when you go to Norway is that you always have to
take a ferry.
Exactly. There are a crazy lot of ferries here in Norway. Actually, there is about 100 ferries inside the country of Norway. And that means that there are like up to 800 departures from ferries every single week. Wow. And not only ferries, there are also bridges.
About 19,000, over 19,000.
Yeah, and that's because there are so many fjords. Coast.
The fifth thing is that Norway is, compared to Europe, very expensive. If you want to go just for dinner in a restaurant, you could use double as much money, maybe, compared to other countries like Germany or the Netherlands again.
The sixth thing is that it's very... Wait a minute.
Freaking cars all the time. Oh.
The sixth thing to know before going to Norway is that it's very normal to have like a quick hike in the mountains, because they are everywhere and it's lovely to go up to the mountains. So a normal hike in the mountains every day is just everyday life.
The seventh thing is the fact that there's traditions to eat taco on Fridays here in Norway, and they call it Taco Friday.
The number 8 thing is that the difference between the northern part of Norway and the southern part of Norway is huge. It's very big, and that's because Norway is such a long country, so that also makes sense. But it's not only like nature-wise, it's also the language. They have a lot of dialects here in Norway, and you can hear the difference in the northern parts and the southern part, but it's like a lot of different dialects all over Norway. This was our presentation about Norway. Hi, Mom! We hope you like it very much. Skal jeg sige det med mere entusiasme? Ja, men det var sarkasme. This was our presentation about Norway. This is the Norwegian flag, and this is the country. Thank you for watching. I'm not gonna say all these basic things, but now I'm just gonna outsource the video. Bye! Bye!